YouTubers and fellow Jeepers everywhere. This is Jeeping for me, and I hope everyone is safe and healthy during this pandemic that we're going through. But I wanted to post a video on a change that I made to my 2013 JKU Rubicon. That change would be I ended up buying a Daystar hood louver or hood cowl. And it requires you to cut a hole in your hood and, of course, drill out some other holes. I don't have it fully installed yet. I'm waiting to have I'm actually waiting to buff my hood. And then once the hood is buffed, then I'm going to go ahead and install it. But I wanted to give you, take a video and take you through the process, talk to you a little bit about it, the benefits from it. They talk about heat reduction. I don't have a problem with overheating. If you rock crawl a lot, especially in four-wheel low lock, I mean, you're not pulling a ton of air through. It's not like you're running at highway speeds. But they do need to be painted. It tells you that specifically on the box. I did not paint mine. I was going to actually rhino line it, or bed line it, rhino line it, spray line it, you know, whatever you want to call it, but I didn't do that either. I ended up going to a shop that actually does car wraps, and I had them wrap it. That way, if I do change my mind, I can always change it. Once you bed line it, once you paint it, I mean, you do have the ability to repaint it, but it's a lot of work. And if you bedline it, you're pretty much stuck because it is a plastic material. So let me go ahead and flip the video around. I'll go ahead and show you what it's gonna look like, and then I'll walk you through what you need to do. As you can see now, it's gapped up from the hood a little bit. That's only because it hasn't been installed. This is a wrap in a gloss black. And then I tried to match up the gray theme or the silver theme as much as possible. But I wanted to give you a video and show you this because if you buy an aftermarket hood, of course it's going to be anywhere from $400 to $700 plus paint. This is not that expensive of an upgrade. These are the windshield washer tubes. They're actually going to use the factory ones. It's going to go back in these holes, but I just have it sitting here right now just to kind of show you what it's going to look like. And I really like it. I'm going to silicone it once I put it in, just in case of any possible water issues, but I don't believe there will be. Daystar, I can tell you their customer service was outstanding. No issues. I asked them a ton of questions, but give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think about it. You can go with the Poison Spider hood louver, and of course that you're going to end up cutting out multiple sections. With this one, I'll remove the hood cowl, and I'll show you the area that you need to cut out. And it's not that difficult. This is not a hard job. The hard part is just getting that first cut done because you are cutting into your hood. But right now, I really like the look of it. I like the color. I like the matching. The wrap costed about $90 to have it wrapped, which I didn't think that was too bad because I can change my mind as much as I want. So it's nothing permanent. But let me go ahead and remove it, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about what you have to do. Okay guys, I've already removed the hood cowl. That way I can go ahead and show you basically what you have to do. This is the actual only hole that you have to cut into your hood. And it's actually before the cross member braces, so not too difficult. Of course, you have to drill these holes out. These are 5/8. I would tell you that after you cut and drill anything on your hood, you want to go ahead and use a touch-up paint to go ahead and decrease the possibilities of rust. The location of it is a good location because electrical items such as alternators and so forth is not here. It's actually behind the area for the fan, so as the fan's drawing air through, and pushing, it should help you at much lower speeds. You only have to drill out, and I'll take you through. So there's 3 holes across the back, okay? And then 1 and 2 on each side. So that is a total of 5 holes that need to be drilled out. You take your bump stop and your footman loop out. And then of course you have to drill these holes. Now let me get the hood up. And I use silver touch-up paint, so it's kind of an optical illusion because this area here, it makes it look like that, you know, it's not cut very well. Well, that's incorrect. It's just from the silver touch-up paint on a sunny day. The most difficult holes that you're going to have to drill is going to be that hole there, that hole there, and there's another one on right there. These are the most difficult because that is a support brace that's underneath of your hood. You do need 1 1.25 inch hole saw to go ahead and cut those out, just so you can get nuts and washers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use the supplied hardware. I'm going to end up using lock washers, and I ended up getting stainless because I don't want it to rust. But I am going to go ahead and seal it, but it's not too difficult once you get past that. Once you get past of actually cutting your hood. But like I said before, you know, I mean, this is one of those things, do you want to spend, you know, $500 for a hood and then another $200 to paint, and you have, you know, $700 into it. I changed the look of my Jeep once I get it installed and get it on here for about 250 bucks. So I'm pretty happy. So give me your thoughts. If you have any questions, if you have any anything about the product, anything about the installation, and I am going to tell you, I am going to use a high heat black silicone to go ahead and go completely around it in a small bead. Not that I believe, because the vents are in the very back, that's those silver inserts that I had wrapped. So the only possible access for water is going to be mainly from this. So if you seal, and of course this is further down, I don't think that it's going to be a major issue, but I'm going to use some black silicone. They did not say anything about using it. Now you do want to use a high heat silicone so it doesn't break down and run down your hood, but just a very, very small bead. But other than that, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions about the product. And once again, I hope the video was helpful. I hope that it gave you some information, gave you a different idea. And right now I'll give another review after I've had it on for 6 or 7 months, and we'll go from there. But thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and to share. Keep Jeeping.